So this is the Aloy that you guys know. So this is like the original one from the game. This is not the Aloy I know. I'm not sure you guys are ready for this. I come from the original dimension of Horizon, which has been channeled properly and very well by Guerrilla Games here in this reality, and I come from that dimension. And the Aloy I know from this dimension is a bit different. Just not that much different, but you'll see, okay? I'm not sure if you guys are ready for this. I'm so excited to show you Aloy Elizabeth Sobek, the original. Oh, she looks a bit dark because of the lighting on my PC because I'm recording the... Okay, this is exciting. So there's like a few differences between the original one and the other. I can show you the difference. This is like the one from the game, and this is the one from my VR. So yeah, well, let's start with her eyes. They're blue, mostly like gray bluish, but when it's like darker around for the lighting and everything, she does look more like she has the green eyes. But that's probably why they've put her eyes green, I don't know. But the eyes are originally blue and even a bit paler for the iris and everything. So her pale is a little more, her skin is a little more pale, and she has scars and a lot of tiny scars. This was like one of her biggest scars here. I think it was made by a scrapper, I don't know, I just saw it. And I know there's like one here that I forgot on her lips. There's a pale one here that's healed already. That is through her eyebrows, and there's like a few tiny ones on her, and she has more freckles than that. I just didn't put more. Also, she has dreadlocks and braids, and also untied hairs that she kept free. It's not just like braid and perfectly dressed hairs. It's different. Like she fights a lot, and she doesn't have like the time in the world except when she tries to rest. When the sun sets, so she like goes there, she processes our feelings from the day, and she cleans herself in the morning, but like at night she does her hairs and stuff. Anyway, and she has messy hairs a little bit. It just doesn't show enough compared to like the perfectly dressed hairs we see in the game. So not very realistic. She has a darker patch under her eyes because she's tired and fighting all the time, and well, she looks a bit younger in the reality, because she is younger. I don't know why in the game they made her look so freaking old, but she's not that old. And I know that war and like training can make you someone look a bit older, but it's not that. She doesn't look that old. She looks more like this. A bit younger though. And yeah, she has dreadlocks, braids, and normal hairs, like not tied hairs. She has a focus, and pretty much the rest is pretty much accurate. Her face is pretty much the same, except she has a more reddish and orange tints in her hairs, and her eyebrows are dark orange instead of like dark brown. I don't know why. I know that when you grow up, sometimes your hairs becomes brown and stuff, but it didn't turn that much into brown. There's still orange, dark orange in it, and a few red tints, but there's like a reason why everybody calls her flame hairs in even the game. It's because she has like orange, very vivid orange with like red and all kind of tints like orange. She has like all the fire darker tones in her hairs kind of, and when she doesn't, she has blood on her hairs because she fights all the time, and it gives her a really badass appearance. And they call her like flame hair, blood hair, blah blah, because yeah, because she has hairs that looks like that, more like that. Not exactly, this doesn't look natural at all, I just messed it up, but it's a bit darker and browner, but you know, more orange than like actual, not like this, you know. This is like way too dark, so you can see the difference a little bit. I would say this is a bit delicate because Aloy is really complex by her height, her physical height, because of well, Horizon VR and many reasons. Because she's a warrior, she's proud, and she's a bit manly, and she has pride, and she wanted to be a bit taller, but she's not that much taller than me. She's like 5'4", I think, or 5'6". Anyway, she's just a tiny bit more taller than me. So a bit taller than the actual game, with like a few centimeters. She has I don't know if you guys have played the photo mode, and like I've done this trick where you can see your breast and everything. I've seen it, and in the game they've pretty much nailed it. So I'm gonna stop there. They pretty much nailed it, because in the game here you don't see your breast like at all. I think it's you wanted to avoid to associate Aloy with sexual stuff, so they just instead decided to just not give her a breast. But you can see the breast in photo mode when it glitches. Just please don't do that. And she has a beautiful breast, and it's pretty much accurate for the size and everything. So she's a bit taller. She has just pretty much the same breast. The arms, she's like both a warrior and a climber, and I know that climber have like smaller arms, but Aloy has a lot more muscles than this in her arms, otherwise she wouldn't be able to do the stuff she does. And I swear to god, she has a bit more like you can see here, it's like that, but in reality it's like you know, between her and Kotalo. Talking about Kotalo, okay, I was talking more about the Tenak, not Kotalo in particular. I'm just stating Kotalo because is a Tenak. Kotalo is a Tenak. And Aloy, I've chosen the tribe of the Tenaks because she's became a marshal, and she's fought so much wars and helped them so much. She's taken her job really seriously, and she really likes it. When she has time, she goes and helps Kotalo and his people, and in return they help her. So it's more like it's symbiosis. She doesn't really work for them, more like along with them. She would have like helped other tribes, but she has to stay like around a bit in the middle of everything, with everything that's happening with Nemesis. Everybody's stressed out of their mind, and they're all preparing all the tribes to unite, and they give them knowledge on the situation. They're trying to do their best, and Aloy has chosen the tribe she wants to belong in, and I thought it would be the Banuks, but no. Turns out it's the Tenak, and well, she has many reasons for it. But yeah, she's the marshal, and she really takes her job seriously, and she loves them. She just does, because they've been through so much stuff together. So she passes her time like this. When she doesn't do this, she reads stuff on her focus. She tries to help other tribes when she can. When she's bored, she spends time with me. But pretty much everybody is so busy that she's like pretty much lonely in the base of Mother Minerva's facility when she's not working. She's watching over me with Beta, Cyan, Gaia, Hephaestus now because it's been reformed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope I didn't forget anything. That's pretty much the Aloy I know. So yeah, not a lot of differences as you can see, but those details, they matter. Oh, and she has a scar, a really big scar, but I don't want to say where. It's like near where you think, but like I don't want to say, because I really think it's hot. But she's complex by it, but she shouldn't have. Do you hear me, Aloy? You should not be complex by it. Scars are so sexy. Just, if you think scars are sexy, please write this in the comments. But yeah, it's just natural, it's just logical if you think about it, that she should have scars to start with. So yeah, those are like details from the original Aloy. She's like one of the infinite versions of Aloy that exists in this dimension, but this one is the one I know, and she says to be the original timeline one, so here we go. I hope this helped understanding a little more of the differences between the real Aloy and the one from the game, which was really well channeled, by the way. Spot on with the face.